be so bold myself when you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, said when you around me. Treat me like water while you play me out. Arguments, you air me out. Tripping about you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. If it is your first time here, my name is Naledi Swaratlhe, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to yet another video. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I hope you stay and subscribe and join our beautiful family. So as you guys can tell from the title of the video, today's video is going to be an updated Q&A. So I haven't done one of these in a very long time, and I asked you guys yesterday to just ask me some questions. Thank you so much to everyone. So I took some screenshots of the questions, so thank you so much to everyone that asked me questions. I'm gonna try and answer all of them. Okay, but before we get started with the Q&A, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and join our beautiful family. If you're not subscribed, I'm judging you. If you are subscribed, thank you. Keep coming back for more, because so much more is coming. I've obviously been adjusting to the very big changes that have been going on in my life, so please be patient with me in terms of consistency, but there's a lot of videos that I still need to edit and post for you guys. So yeah, let's get right into it. I do not want to make this intro long. Okay, like I mentioned, thank you so much to everyone that asked me questions. I'm going to keep them anonymous. I'm not going to mention who asked the questions, but yeah, the first one is, how is motherhood treating you so far? Mommy, thank you so much for the question. Motherhood is amazing. It has its ups and downs, I'm not gonna lie. There's some moments where I'm like, I don't know whether I'm coming or going, but for the most part it's a beautiful thing. Like, you can't explain it. You can't explain, like, you can't explain how beautiful it is. I don't have words. It's like sometimes I wake up and I cannot believe that I'm a mom. Like, even now it's taking some adjustment. So yeah. Someone asked, how old are you and when is your birthday? So I'm 24 years. My birthday is on the 8th of September. I'm turning 25 this year. So yeah, I'm 25 practically. Like, I'm so excited for 25. So every time people ask me how old am I right now, I just say 25, even though I'm not yet 25. I'm only turning 25 on the 8th of September this year, so it's about 4 more months to go. Yeah, 4 more months to go. It's actually, the year is actually moving so fast. How are you finding motherhood? So this is another question. A lot of people ask me about motherhood. How is motherhood? Another person asked that. How is parenthood treating you? Another person asked that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna answer that into one. It's amazing, you guys. It's amazing. Like I mentioned, it is definitely an adjustment, a very big adjustment. You actually don't realize how much of an adjustment it is. Sorry guys, the camera cut, but I was saying, you actually don't realize how big of an adjustment parenthood or motherhood is until you actually a parent. Like small things, like when you just would get out of the house spontaneously and decide to go grab a cup of coffee. Now you have to plan, like, around your day. You're like, okay, at 12 o'clock this is what I'm planning, 1 o'clock I'm going to do this, because obviously a baby's schedule is something that is unpredictable. Sometimes they are on schedule and other times they're just doing their own thing. So like, it's a very big adjustment in that regard, should I say. But otherwise it's amazing. Like, I love it here. Any challenges as a first-time parent, and how has it been lately? So it's been amazing lately, but there has been a lot of challenges, some of which are personal. I'm not really gonna air out on social media. I'd like to, but not now, not yet. It's just a not now type of thing. It's not, I'm never gonna talk about it, or I don't want to talk about it. It's just a not now thing, because I'm dealing with it currently. But otherwise there's definitely been a lot of challenges in terms of, you know, like the things you used to do, and the spontaneous, oh, can't find the word, but you guys know what I mean. Like, you can't be as spontaneous as you were before you had a child. So if for example your friends are like, girl, what are you doing, let's go out, you can't do that. Or you can, you just have to plan around it. If you see something you're like, yo, I want to attend this event, you kind of just have to, you know, plan around that. I'm not saying you can't have fun, you can't live life. Excuse me. I'm not saying that you cannot have fun and you cannot live your life, but there's definitely a little bit of an adjustment in terms of like being spontaneous in that regard. So I still am able to film stuff on my channel. I'm still able to do the things that I love. I'm currently running a business as well from home, so I'm still able to do things. I'm just saying that I have to plan a lot around my time and also my baby's schedule and everything. But also I have help, so that's amazing. But any challenges will just be sleeping for me, which is the biggest challenge. I'm used to not sleeping during exams, but like one thing about exams is that you write them and then you're finished. Right now I feel like I've been writing exams for so long, like weeks, because it doesn't end, you know. I don't have a night where I actually slept throughout the night and I slept in or slept until like 10 a.m. just in bed. No. With the baby child, you gotta adjust. You're gonna wake up. You're gonna be an early bird, whether you like it or not. And you're also gonna wake up during the night as well to change diapers, feed, and all that. So it's definitely a big adjustment in that regard. Yeah, sleep is just my biggest challenge, but otherwise it's definitely gotten better now. He's stabilizing and he's sleeping more, so which helps me sleep. But one thing I noticed is that our sleeping patterns are different, so when he's sleeping I'm awake, and then when I want to sleep he wants to be awake. So it's definitely a very big adjustment. So tricky. How does it feel being a whole hair company owner? It's amazing. Like, being a company owner is something I wanted to do since like 2019 or 2020. Okay, I thought about it in 2019, but then like in 2020 I was like, I really want to do it. Like, you know, when you quarantine, or when you quarantined rather, or like that lockdown situation we had in 2020, and you think about a lot of things, like how to make money, you know, what you want to do, things like that. Like, you think about a lot. I was in that phase, so I thought a lot about like businesses that I want to start and things I want to do, and hair is definitely the top of my list. And to think, like, I came up with this name back in 2021 and it's only in 2024 when I launched the business. It's because so much had to go into it, research and things like that, and I think the timing was just perfect right now. But also thank you to God, and thank you to my baby. He was a big inspiration in me starting this company, because I was procrastinating a lot. I was like, I'll start it. And as soon as I had a baby, like, that inspiration just kicked. I don't know, like, something about having a baby just makes you inspired, and I was like, kick that inspo and start today. There's like no time. So yeah, how many days did it take you to pack the baby bag? Hey guys, the baby bag, there's a whole story time around it, but I'm not gonna go into details. But it took me forever. So I was planning to pack my baby bag like a month before the baby was born. Actually, yeah, a month before he was born. But there's so many things that I didn't buy yet, and everything was just a mess. And then I got more tired towards the 3rd trimester, so I couldn't go to the shops and shop. Like, I was genuinely just exhausted. Baby girl was tired. Baby girl was over it. Baby girl was like, I don't want to do this. So eventually we went to go buy a couple of things. So I started packing like half of the hospital bag, but it wasn't everything. And then I think it was a week before I gave birth, I told my partner and I told my mom, I was like, yo, I need to pack, because I have a feeling that it's gonna be soon. I don't know when, but it's gonna be soon. It's gonna be before the due date, because he came like 2 weeks before the due date that was told to me by the doctor. So I was like, I need to pack like right now. And I went shopping, I think the weekend before. Was it the week? No, it was the day. It was actually the day before giving birth. I had a feeling that, guys, this week it's happening. But I couldn't find everything that I wanted. So I was like, you know what, God, at this point, I'm leaving it in your hands. So I packed what I could pack. And then on the day of delivery, like, I had an appointment. It was just a normal appointment with the doctor. I didn't think I was going to give birth that day. The doctor found something and she was like, no, like, it's gonna have to be today, because if we wait longer, the baby might be at risk. So I'm like, I'm not prepared. Okay, I thought I had 2 more weeks. And then I called my mom and I'm like, listen, doctor, I'm here with my partner, and I'm here with Sam, and like, doctor just told me, today is the day, today's D-Day, due date. So I was like, please pack for me. And then she packed some of the other stuff that were missing, and then I just quickly wrote it down for her. But it wasn't a lot of things, like just pajamas and stuff that I just didn't get to and toiletries and slippers and things like that. So she packed it for me, and then she brought it to me at the hospital. But yeah, I just had a feeling. I was like, no man, this week something. What would you have done differently if you had a second chance? I don't know second chance is what, but I'm guessing second chance at life. What would I do differently? I need to think about that. Actually need to think about that. To be fair, I don't think there's anything that I would change, because it's almost like if I say that, it's almost like I have regrets, and I generally have 0 regrets. I think life unfolds the way it needs to, but there's literally, I don't have any regrets, because everything teaches you something. I really don't have any regrets about life in general. I think it unfolded in a perfect way and how it's supposed to be. So I generally, like, there's nothing that I would say I'd do differently. No, absolutely nothing. If I had a second chance, I would definitely just, I think I'd be more assertive, you know, like say no more, because I used to be a person that wasn't very, like, I didn't stand on my boundaries very much. But now, like, I can tell someone, I can't do it, I can't make it, or I don't want to, you know. So it took me some time, but now I'm happy that I can say and I can also call people out. Like, when I don't like something, I'll speak up, you know. So that's what I would do differently, because people like to take advantage. But otherwise, with regards to life, like, everything unfolds the way it's supposed to. So yeah, another question, what do you study? So I study pharmacology, and yeah, that's what I study. I study pharmacology. Well, I studied pharmacology. I did my undergrad in physiology and then my postgrad in pharmacology. What kind of jobs are available in the job that you do, or I mean in what you study in pharmacology? So in pharmacology, the kind of jobs, I'm so sorry guys, the camera keeps cutting and I don't know what to do to it, but the kind of jobs that you can get in pharmacology is working for pharmaceutical companies. You know, you can do clinical research, you can do clinical trials, you can do pharmacovigilance, you can what else? There's so much, like, there's just so much. Pharmaceutical research, I did say clinical trials. You can be a clinical research associate. So there's a lot of different opportunities, and what I like about it is that it's not very closed off. Like, you know, some degrees, if you study that, you have to do that. So for example, if you study dentistry, you have to do, you know, work with teeth and be a dentist. If you studied physiotherapy, that's what you need to do. If you studied I don't know, I can't make other examples, but you know what I mean. Like, some degrees are very specific, with pharmacology there's so much, like it opens a lot of doors. You can also even go into academia as well. So yeah, there's a lot of opportunities. If you could work as anything for the rest of your life, what would you do? If I could work as anything, this is interesting. Because the thing about me is, like, I did so many things throughout. Like, I did modeling, I once played a classical guitar. I once, what else? Like, I did so many things. The makeup, hair, YouTube, you know, and also I love science and math. So it's like a jack of all trades almost. But if I could do anything for the rest of my life, I would definitely be a travel vlogger. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that I would want to do, but like, I'd be a travel vlogger. I'd literally just take my camera, travel the world, flight after flight after flight after flight, and vlog that and share that with people. I would be a travel vlogger. Like, January to December, I'm just traveling, trying different countries, trying different cities in different countries, you know, like, that's what I would do if I could do that and get paid. Because like, people watch these traveling vlogs, they want to know how you get there, how's the experience. Like, if you're gonna go to Bora Bora, you're gonna want to see how other people experience Bora Bora, you know. So same thing, I would definitely be a travel vlogger. What do you completely believe in to this day? That's crazy. I believe to this day that people know what they're doing. I'm not gonna go into detail, but people know what they're doing. Like, a lot of the times we make excuses for people and their behaviors, but most of the time umuntu knows what they're doing. That's what I'm gonna say. My crush, how does it feel to be paying? Thank you. It feels great. It feels good. It feels kumnandila. Do you believe in marriage? Yes, I do, but I also believe more in the reason. Right now, I feel like today's society, like, there's so many things that people get married for, and it's just wrong. Like, it's the wrong reasons. You find someone saying, I'm reaching 30, I need to settle down and have kids. That's not a reason to be married to someone. Like, you can't, like, no, that's not a reason to have a wife. Umuntu will be like, I can't cook, or yo, I need someone to do my laundry and clean my house, I need to get married. That's not a reason to get married. Some people will be like, yo, I'm getting old, I might not be able to get pregnant by the time I'm 35, I need to get married now, I'm 34. You understand? Like, that's not a reason. And also a lot of other things, like, let's say you get pregnant, like, out of wedlock or whatever, and people will just say, just get married because you're pregnant anyway. I do believe in it, but I feel like the reasons for it is even bigger. It's something I believe in more. Like, it should be a thing of, you're trying to build with a person, you believe it's a covenant, and you believe it's something you're trying to, you know, build forever. It's not like, oh, I'm just doing it for these particular reasons, which is like worldly reasons. Like, it must be, you know, you see a future with this person and you want to build, you want to become better, you want them to become better, you want to be a team, a union, you know. So yeah, I do believe in it. I just don't believe in society's reasons for it. So some are just kuningi. Which country would you relocate to? Definitely the UK. I definitely relocate to the UK. You are beautiful, no question. Thank you. Sorry, England in the UK, to be particular. So thank you so much. She said you're beautiful, no question. Thank you. How has it been running your hair company? Any tips on being an entrepreneur? I would say just start. I made so many excuses. I procrastinated, and I realized now that I'm doing it, I'm like, you could have started this a long time ago. Right now, it would have probably been, you know, on a high trajectory and would be going even better or doing even better. Just start, you know, don't wait. If you have the capital, start. And also, you don't always need that much capital to start. Just be creative with what you have, but start. Okay, just start. how was your birth experience, and will you be posting a birth vlog? So I did take a birth vlog, but I don't think I'm going to be posting it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be posting it. I'm actually going to delete the footage. But the birthing experience was good. I know it sounds weird to say that. I didn't really feel any pain because it was a natural birth, so I can't really say. But obviously the pain afterwards was insane. But likely there's medication for that. So overall, it was a great experience. The birth itself, it was just the healing afterwards that was like, that was painful. Like, I've never experienced that much pain in my life. But yeah, it was a good experience, really, and I had support. Honestly, the best support anyone can ask for. So yeah. Someone also, I want to start a wig company, please advise on how to start. Oh, that's also what I said earlier on. Please just start, you guys. Just start. Like, do not wait for anyone. Just start. Like, just start. Just do your research, number one. Find your supplier. Find what you want to go for, what your brand is giving. Like, you know, like what is it that you want people to remember you by? Is it like your luxury wigs? Is it the fact that your wigs come customized? Is it the fact that your wigs come in this very special package? You know, like, give people something to look forward to when they order, because it's not just about hair, it's also about like the feeling of getting that order and being able to unbox and being excited and things like that. So definitely do that, you know. But I would just say start, do your research. TikTok is your baby. Watch a lot of TikTok videos, and then also use Canva. TikTok, Canva, child, I promise you. I sat on TikTok, I searched, like, and I was able to find a supplier, and I was able to find someone who's going to do the packaging, and I was able to find who's who and what's what and reviews and just on TikTok. Just sit there and search the right things and write it down, because you're gonna forget what you're looking for. Just now you're scrolling for 2 hours, an hour, and there's nothing really. So sit down, like really sit down and write down, and then just start. Also, you don't need 10,000s and 20,000 and 50,000 and 100,000s of money to start the company. Just be creative with what you have. What is your worst heartbreak? Hi guys, I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that. I'm so sorry. Like, hey. I'm in such a light-hearted part of my life. I'm heartbreak. I don't want to talk about heartbreak. Please, I'm trying to sift through these questions because some of them are very repetitive. But I think there's one more question. How is baby boy doing? Can't wait to see him. You well? He's doing well. Growing very fast every single day, and I'm still adjusting, you know. It's exciting times, but I'm very, very happy to see, you know, how baby boy is gonna grow, and by the time he's 1 year, I can't wait to see how much growth has happened. But he's very good, healthy, and strong. And then there's one last question, which I don't like as a last question, but someone is asking, what is your toxic trait? My toxic trait is that I'm always ready to leave, hey? And I say it's a toxic trait. Why? Because sometimes it doesn't teach you to fight for things. Like, I'm always ready to leave anything. Like, if a job is toxic, I mean, I don't want to stick around and find out maybe it gets better, or I just want to leave. If a family member is acting funny, I mean, I just delete their numbers and I just don't talk to them unless if they talk to me. If a friend is moving mad or moving funny, I mean, I just leave. I don't even, like, sometimes I don't consult or like find out, sorry, why are you acting like this? What's wrong? How can we fix it? What do you want to know? What did I do? What did you do? I just leave, like, silently. And that's my toxic trait, because sometimes you find that there's been a misunderstanding about something, and then you already shut down that friendship. And it's like, girl, you could have given that person a chance. Like, you could have given them a chance if you just spoke it out, you know. So that's my toxic trait. Like, I'm always ready to leave people, and not that they're disposable, but because I guys, I like peace, and I also don't like I don't like fighting, or I don't like anything that disturbs my peace, or like if I feel like this person is making me, I don't know, like lose sleep or worry, or just sit on my phone wondering like what's up. I mean, I'm always ready to slice that. I think that's my toxic trait, because then it means like I don't fight for things, if that makes sense. Like, if a job is stressing me, I'm always ready to resign. If something I'm not passionate about and it's hard, okay, that I persevere. But I don't like unhealthy, toxic environments or places. I'm talking about toxic. I'm not talking about like when something is hard. Like, if you know that starting a business is hard, I'm not going to give up on that. But I'm just saying, like, other things, I'm just like, hey, it's fine. Let's see, we'll try again in another lifetime, you know. So yeah, that's me. Okay, I think I answered all the questions. If I didn't answer, I'm so sorry, but these are the ones I took screenshots of. I also don't want to make the video very long, so I cannot carry on more than this. But guys, thank you so much for your questions. I appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who participated in the Q&A. I hope I answered your questions as best as I can. And yeah, as best as I can. I hope I didn't leave any other question marks in your head. But yeah, I just want to leave the video by saying, please do shop Nova Luxury Hair on Instagram as well as TikTok. There's a link or number that you can, you know, WhatsApp and order from there. Our orders take 3 to 5 working days, and they'll also come fully customized for your convenience, unless if you ask us not to customize it, maybe you want to customize it your own way. So just request that separately. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I be so bold myself when you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, said when you around me. Treat me like water,